The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions for more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the returner decides to single fair catch. Set it down to the offense, first down. Passes the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
He hands it off from the gun. Stopped after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to take off. And moves the football inside the 40, and it's another.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The Red Raiders churn out another first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
He's got some room and some blockers here. Crosses the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Hokies.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is no good. Wow. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. It was clear at the 25. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. The Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Personal third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Orders from the pocket, complete over the middle. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. A solid run, good for first down yardage. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision. Picks up some big yards for that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. will set up with PAT. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
What an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. You and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, can make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And a Texas Tech offense back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. The Red Raiders come up to the line in a hurry up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
We talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are they going to do? The quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over the top of everybody for the touchdown.
The try here for the extra point. Extra point puts it in front by 1. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And here comes a deep shot. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Inside the 45. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. that's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Red Raiders are in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Here's the point after attempt. It's blocked. Still a live ball here. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. He's going to return it from the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll test the right side here. Get some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a quarter with the football. It's one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Still no answer for this offense. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So they'll try to add the lead now with PAC. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Defense shoves it out of bounds, and not much of a gain there.
A lot of people feel running backs are elite speed, shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Vikings.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Texas Tech offense back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to pass here on second down.
Receiver makes the catch. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here.
We go with a direct snap.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it.
Makes a quick grab.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. And the defense get a stop here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish a lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Football and look toward the second half.
Short go to the back,
behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense scores not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of throwing down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane and forced the incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Harbor. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. No press here. The defense backing away. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. Brought down quickly, but the game moves the football to the 30. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 20. Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play over that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel with the formation and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAC uphand good to get a little bit closer. Team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Easy.
Here's the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the ones that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Ready, ready.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Double right. Lasso.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Red Raiders will crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the +35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Red Raiders looking to keep this drive rolling. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
The defense coordinator this week all in town. Integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Ready?
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, I can understand understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Ball carrier tackled there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They're going to run it here. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The Slug were able to bring him down quickly. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. That's a design quarterback here. Nowhere to run. Look to rally for no gain. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. This one is right through, and they add to the lead.
And now, oh my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Down loss and second and long from the 23. The Warriors back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 30. At the 10. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown. Here we go. We're switching over. One possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Is good. They still trail. There's the kickoff team now. Set to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after that previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Now it's second down here.
Lion. Get set. Get set. Go.
And now the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Red Raiders come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive.
Last cricket.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. The Red Raiders toss it to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Consider calling a timeout. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's running out of time here.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down at the 21.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First set of downs. It's first and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards. But he's got to remember, the clock is ticking.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. And bulldozing his way through. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. What do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
The Hokies have first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return, finally being taken down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Red Raiders hope to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. They'll hand it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard mark. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's inside the 40.
place. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
See if they can convert the point after.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Tech offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. I can give credit to the defense and their run fits on that one.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And now they can call themselves conference champions. It's a tremendous achievement, but you have to wait and see what he decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.